Hey Barons, my name is Mr. Walters. I'm one of the guidance specialists in the front office. Today we're going to talk to you all about how to do your course request for next year. So today I'm joined by our guidance specialist and our school registrar. So you can see on the screen there, you should see Mrs. Gonzalez, wave hi, Ms. Soltis, and our newest guidance specialist, Ms. Tanahulia, who you may have had Ms. Doan in the past. Ms. Doan has retired, and now Ms. Tanahulia is going to be your guidance specialist. And we're also joined today by our school registrar, Mrs. Wakeman. So let's move on in the presentation and talk to you a little bit about process. So how are course requests going to work this year? What we're looking at, obviously, is a few different steps. Today is the first step. The guidance team is going to provide you with information about the course request process. We are going to ask that you all watch some videos. There's a bunch of videos online that's linked to our guidance page. They're all produced by BBN and some of the teachers and some club advisors and whatnot, and they've put together videos about their programs, about the classes, and we really encourage you to watch those videos. We want you to read through that course planning guide. Now that's that blue book that you got when you were a freshman, has all the descriptions about all the different courses, the sequencing of courses, like the flow charts, like if you're in this math class, which courses can you choose next, that type of thing. So we want you to read through that course guide. We want you to talk to your teachers for advice, okay? So ask your math teacher, ask your science teacher, ask your history and English teachers what class they think is a good one for you to take next year. We want you to watch a video that we're going to show you a little bit later on. It's about how to use your Aries account to pick your classes for next year, or to request them, I should say. And after this video, and after you watch this either in your English class or at home or whatnot, your guidance team is going to pop into your English class to see if you have any follow-up questions. So once you've started looking at your classes, maybe you've tried to enter your courses into Aries, we're going to pop into your classes and see if you have any questions. Of course, after that, you're not all on your own. Your guidance specialists are absolutely happy to help you further. You can email us, and you can even request a Zoom or Google Meet, pending time available. Spots are kind of limited on that, but we definitely want to be there to help you. So we're going to move on to the next slide, and we're going to take a look at our A through G and graduation requirements. I think Mrs. Gonzalez, you can do this one.
Hi guys. So I'm sure your time here, you've heard a lot about A through G and then graduation, and you might be wondering what the difference is. So basically graduation is helping you get your diploma. It's the set of classes you have to take to earn your diploma from Fountain Valley High School. A through G are the courses that you need to follow if you want to attend a four-year college right outside of high school. At Fountain Valley, most of our classes fall into A through G, so you're following it without even knowing it most of the time. But you want to double check if that is a goal of yours to make sure all your classes that you're taking are falling in those A through G categories. So basically how it breaks down is history, you're going to take 2 years for A through G requirement, 3 years for high school. That third year for high school being your econ and gov class, since you didn't have history your freshman year. English is going to be all 4 years for both. Math, you need 3 years for both. And then when you fulfill that requirement of 3 years of math, so say your senior year, you decide to take math, that's going to go down into that G college prep elective or just elective categories for graduation. A lot of times we get asked, how do you get that G elective? And that's how it happens. After you fulfill your requirements, they then become G electives. So science, you're going to take 2 years for both for four-year schools and for graduation. 1 year is going to be biology, and the second year is going to be a physical science. Now, here's kind of the difference between graduating requirements and college requirements. Most colleges are going to require those 2 years be a lab science, and graduation is just the physical and the biology. This is the biggest difference is the next category. It is the difference between the graduation and four-year schools. For graduation, you only need 1 year of a language or an art or a career technical education class. For admission to a college, you have to have both language and you have to have that art. So you need 2 years of the same language and then 1 year of a visual and performing art. So the college has E and F requirement. We just require for graduation a language or an art or a CTE class. Then for graduation, you need 2 years of PE. You don't need PE for your college requirements. And then you're going to have that 1 semester of health, which if you have not completed yet, you can contact Mrs. Wong starting next week to find out health options. And that will complete your 220 credits that you need in order to graduate. For the Cal State and UC A through G requirements, you're going to need that 1 year of college prep elective, but 9 times out of 10, you've already completed it without knowing by the time you're a senior. That would be your extra year of language, your extra year of science, your extra year of math. That's the G elective. SAT and ACT right now, they're not really requiring those tests, and they just released that they're not requiring them for the next class as well. So unless you had an opportunity to take them, do not stress about having an SAT or ACT test score. Da-da-da.
Hi guys, I'm Ms. Wakeman. I'm the registrar here, and I just want to go over your transcript with you. So right now, you can actually access an unofficial transcript on your Aries account. We just enabled that for you. So you can go into Aries, you can go into your grades, your GPA, and you can hit the print button, and you can access an unofficial transcript anytime you want. Right now, what I want you to do is look at your transcript and start up the top. Make sure your name and address and birth date are correct, especially when you get into your senior year and you're doing financial aid. Those are some of the indicators that when we submit your transcript for your FAFSA and your GPA for Cal Grant, they double check those things. So if there's any discrepancies, go ahead and see me now. And then you can see how our transcript just follows right on down semester by semester. The students started in grade 9, fall 2017, and at the very bottom, it says credit attempted 30, credits completed 30, and a total GPA for that semester. Then it goes on to the spring semester. This student then chose to take health the summer after grade 9. You can see Mrs. Wong for that. Mrs. Wong goes ahead and helps you with summer school classes, adult school, or Golden West dual enrollment classes. Then the student goes on here to fall grade 10, spring grade 10. Then they decided to take a class at Golden West College. Again, if you want to take a dual enrollment with at Golden West, see Mrs. Wong for that. And then we go to fall grade 11, spring grade 11. And then they took one more Golden West class, sign language over there. If you go down on the bottom left, you can look at your GPAs. You can see that we have 3 different GPAs loaded there for you. Your academic GPA grades 9 through 12, weighted and unweighted. And the reason we break it out for grades 9 through 12 is because that's typically what the Cal States and UCs look at first. They see your freshman year counts. However, they look at grades 10, 11, and 12. Then we look at the academic GPA for grades 10, 11, 12. And then the total GPA, every single class you took at Fountain Valley, including PE, including health, anything that you took counts in that total GPA, weighted and unweighted. When you order an official transcript, we will include the class rank and the class size. And at the very bottom, I have whited this one out, but it'll say your state ID number. Junior students, you will need that for your Cal State application. You'll need your 10-digit state ID number. And then you can go over and see on the far right, the credit summary. Ms. Gonzalez just went over all that for you, but that's where we have the information written for you on your transcript. And if you guys have any questions regarding your transcripts, just come and see me.
Course request. I am Mrs. Soltis, I'm the guidance specialist. So we're going to talk about your classes for next year. As a senior, you have to take a minimum of 5 classes. You're welcome to take 6 if you want, but minimum of 5. That would be for both semesters. Required classes for you are English, government, and econ. Mrs. Hollingsworth came into your classes to talk to you about the 3 different options for English. So take her information and make the best decision of what class will be best for you. Government and econ are each 1 semester classes. If you choose to take AP Government and econ, you will have to take them both. You can't take just AP Government and regular econ or vice versa, okay? The 3 remaining electives that you have can be pretty much what you need or what you want. So go back to what Ms. Gonzalez was saying as far as your graduation requirements and college entrance requirements. See if there's anything you're missing that you really need to take. Otherwise, a sport, a visual performing art, world language, science, or a math class will count as an elective for you, okay? We want you to make healthy choices and not overschedule yourself. We really don't, if you overextend, it's not a good balance for you. So make sure to balance and look at what your class load is along with your extracurriculars and make it a good, healthy choices for you. And once you've decided what elective classes you want to take, you can head into Aries, and Ms. Tanahuvia will share this part with you.
Hey guys, thanks again for meeting us and watching this video. We know we've thrown a lot of information out at you guys. And I know it's hard to remember a lot of it, but don't worry, it's all available on our website, fehs.com. If you follow the arrows here, you'll be able to find some video libraries that show demonstrations of different classes, different courses, examples from the classroom. It's really cool to watch if you haven't taken a class. If you're wondering what ceramics is all about, I encourage you to go into the video library, watch some of the projects and see if it's something that interests you. If you don't want to watch the videos and you'd rather read a course description and you'd rather know, exactly what's required, what do I have to take before it, how long is it, then I would encourage you to look through our FEHS course guide, where literally you can find every single class available, what you have to do to take it if there's any prereqs, and how long the class is for. So that's a good resource that I encourage you guys all to tap into. Again, I encourage you to talk to your teachers, as they are a wealth of information. And of course, your guidance specialists are always here to help you guys out as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you to all of the presenters. Make sure my mic is on here. It is very good. So students who are watching the video, we're going to end this video with another video from our district office that's going to teach you, if you don't already know, how to use your Aries account to request your classes for next year. So I will let the rest of the guidance team go if they want to. They can stick around and watch the video, or they can get back to those emails that I know everybody's sending them right now. So I'm going to go ahead and press play on the video and enjoy. If you're going to stick around, if you already know how to use your Aries account, you really don't have to watch the whole thing. It is posted on our guidance webpage, but this is just to make sure that everybody gets a chance to see it. Thanks, Barons.
This is going to be